Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy. Lighten up your life with Lisa. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. We're reading September 9th. Perspective. I was just talking to a friend, or leaving her a voicemail on my way home from work tonight, and I said perspective. It's all about our perspective and our perceptions. Our perceptions is all our own. Everybody lives in a different world. We live in this world through a filter of what we, and that this is why we do this work, so we don't have any more filters than we can see clearly, but we look through the filters of our past, through the filters of our pain, of our traumas, of our, burdens that we carry with us. So we have a disease almost of perception, and so we need new perception, new perspective, and that's why we do the work. So perspective. Too often we try to gain a clear perspective before it is time. That will make us crazy. We're trying to understand something before it's time to understand it. Maybe we're just moving through it still. But we want the answers. We want it now. We have, instant gratification. We live in a world of instant gratification. So we want that when we're trying to learn and grow through something too. So too often we try to gain a clear perspective before it's time. That will make us crazy. We do not always know why things are happening the way they are. We do not always know how a particular relationship will work out. We don't know how things are going to work out. We don't know what the outcome of this is. We do not always know how a particular relationship will work out. We do not always understand the source of our feelings, why we've been led down a particular path. That's what's been going on for me for the last couple of weeks. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like bombarded every day. I think I've succumbed, and I'm move through something, and within 12 hours, another trigger hits me, and I have to see something that I thought I've already dealt with, or that I haven't looked at in so long that I forgot was there, coming up inside of me, a feeling, a remember. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening, but I do believe in this stuff, and I believe in this work, and I know something is being worked out in me. Faith, that's where faith comes in. So we do not always know how we do not always understand the source of our feelings, why we've been led down a particular path, what is being worked out in us, what we are learning. We don't always know what we're learning or what's being worked out, or why we need to recycle, why we have to wait. We don't know why we need to go through a time of discipline, or why a door closed, or how our present circumstances will work out into the larger scheme of events is not always clear to us. But that is how it needs to be. Don't try to make it something it isn't. Perspective will come in retrospect. We live life in the moment, but we understand it in hindsight. We live it now. It's confusing. We don't know what's going on, but and then we understand it in hindsight. We don't always understand our moments in the moment, but we definitely understand it in hindsight. So perspective will come in retrospect. We could strain for hours today for the meaning of something that may come in an instant next year. So you don't know when, but just know that when you need to know, you'll know. Let it go. We can let go of our need to figure things out, to feel in control. If I just figure it out, I definitely had that in my mind. I need to figure everything out. This is what we're doing here is not an intellectual journey. It's an experiential journey. We experience things. We go through things. So trying to understand, I used to want to try to understand it all, but that was my desire to control things. My childhood was so out of control. So I latch onto things that I think I can control, but it's an illusion. It's an semblance of control. When you think you're thinking it, then you're going to figure it out, or I can control this. It's an illusion. So let it go, because we can let go of our need to figure things out, to feel in control. Now is the time to just be, to feel, to go through, to allow things to happen, to learn, to let whatever is being worked out in us take its course. In hindsight, we will know. Just know that you'll know. It will become clear. For today, being is enough. Just be. We have been told that all things shall work out for good in our life. I promise you. I know it doesn't seem like it, and I know this for myself. I'm like, how could this be possible? I can look at my old self and know that mind would think, how is it possible that something good is, that this is for higher good? But I know now, everything is always happening for my higher good. And when I know that, because I've told myself that over and over, so I have a knowing, that nothing really throws me off kilter too long. I mean, I'm still a human. I'm going to get shocked. I'm going to have a moment where I came home tonight and the bird was out of the cage. I thought he was gone. I thought maybe my dog ate him. He had gotten out of the cage little doors. And I called some people, and then half an hour later, chirp, chirp, I heard the chirps. But in that moment, I was like, what have I done? Oh my God. And I had a shock for, a few minutes, but then I knew, okay, maybe this was too much. Or like I started to see, where's the good in this? There's got to be some goodness, because I know the universe is always supporting and loving me and doing things for my higher good. In hindsight, we will know. It'll become clear. For today, being is enough. We have been told that all things shall work out for the good in our life. We can trust that to happen, even if we cannot see the place today's events will hold in the larger picture. There it is. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will let things happen without trying to figure everything out. If clarity is not available for me today, I will trust it will come later. In retrospect, trust. I will put simple trust in the truth that all is well. Events are unfolding as they should. I'm not in control. Something else is. Higher powers are. Events are unfolding as they should, and it will all work out for the good in my life. Better than I can imagine. Amen. Thank you all for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm not alone. Join the journey. I love you all so much. Super grateful for you. Thanks for watching.